Yeah, it's Hobbs Horror, knocking down your door, all about the guts and gore, blood and pus, give him some more. He wants bone and entrails spread across the floor, so if you're looking for that theater macabre, bruh, look no more. Sit back and relax and enjoy some Hobbs Horror.
Thank you for watching Hobbs Horror.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good shit.
So before the game today, a couple things happened in Cincinnati. The Bengals completely sucked. They lost to Pittsburgh. And I discovered this movie that was actually filmed in Cincinnati, which is available on Tubi. So this is kind of like a Tubi Monday, but generally should be on a Tuesday. But shout out to A La Carte. If you like Tubi Tuesdays, check out A La Carte. This movie is called, that's what I'm saying, folks, Inhumanwich. That's right, Inhumanwich. We're going to call this a Sloppy Joe exploitation, folks. That's right, this is a creature feature. With a runtime of 1 hour and 13 minutes. Came out in December 16th, 2016. And again, filmed just right up the road from me, which I just found out today after the game in Cincinnati, Ohio. So let's talk about Inhumanwich. We start off with this broadcast where this astronaut's in space, and he's in space just trying to navigate his way into some places back down and whatnot, and he's talking to his crew, kind of like, like the Houston thing where he's up in there and he's discussing his next moves and how he's going to come back home, and his wife actually gives him a Sloppy Joe sandwich to eat while he's up in space, and things start to happen, and he ends up getting into this wreck, crashes into the land, but radioactive waves happen to coincide with him and the wreck, turning him into this giant Manwich Sloppy Joe sandwich, kind of like the blob, but it's a big-ass Sloppy Joe sandwich that's going after people. You're hearing me correctly. It is a Manwich sandwich, but they want to make sure that we point out in this movie that there is no specific brand of Sloppy Joe or Manwich. It's just an Inhumanwich. So at this point, it lands on the ground, and it's starting to pick people off one by one, and the more that it eats, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And people are so fascinated with it, they want to kill it, they want to eat it, they run towards it, and it swallows them. Just like the blob, it gets bigger and bigger. At one point, it ends up going over to someone's house and going underneath their garage. And it's so funny because the budget was about $2,300 for this movie. And some of the special effects are people being pulled under the garage. You could tell that all they did was lift the garage door to a certain angle and just pull them underneath the garage door. So freaking funny. That's what they have in Cincinnati, They've got Manwich, they've got Skyline chili. That's the type of stuff we like to eat over here, We're silly sometimes, but yeah. So things start to get a little bit worse as the sandwich is getting huge. Like, it's just now just a big glob of meat attacking people in this small town. So they have to find a way to kill it. And people try different things, different methods as they try to kill it. They're being killed and eaten. Finally, they find out a way to possibly subdue it, but I don't want to give away the end of the film. Whether the Manwich lives or doesn't live, I can't tell you that. You're going to have to go check it out on Tubi. Inhumanwich was absolutely hysterical. Some people give it a 10 out of 10 on IMDb. You can put it right up there with Attack of the Killer Donuts. Probably can even watch it with the Blob, make it a movie night, maybe with Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Highly recommended, folks. Let me know if you've seen this. Thanks for watching a horror called Exploitation with Hobbs Horror.